It's us again. Oh, anyway, have anybody having a good time? What about yesterday? Was it good? Was anybody getting to see Pixie Lot? She was good, wasn't she? Well, was she or not? Yeah, that's good, good, good. Right, well, anyway, it's me again, just to waffle on a bit while these guys are setting up. I take it you've seen the video. Good, isn't it? Anyway, look, there he is. There's the lad. That's my boy. Anyway, so I thought I'd just going to say thank you very much, everybody, for coming. It's been really brilliant to see you all here today and yesterday, of course. We had some nice weather today. Well, you just have to make do with what we've got, I'm afraid. Sorry. But anyway, Rosie wants to say a few words. But first of all, I'll introduce you to my two little assistants. It's my little granddaughters, Jessica and Lauren. They just wanted to see what it was like, to see what it was from up here, you know. It's brilliant, but there we go. So I'm going to say thank you again, and I'll hand you over to my dear beloved.
Hi there, LeeStock. How you doing? Right, I'm glad that you're having a great time. This is the part of the day that I don't enjoy very much. But we feel that we need to get up here and thank a few people. Firstly, though, I would like to mention about an organisation called the Anthony Nolan Trust. I don't know whether you've heard about it, but it's an organisation that gets people to go for tests for people that need stem cell treatment, so bone marrow, basically. If you go onto anthonynolan.org, you can find out all about it. You can only donate if you're between 16 and 30 years of age. Lee had a stem cell transplant, and he was very lucky. There was about 5 matches to him, but they are always desperate for people to get tested. All it is a little swab in your mouth, and they test it and they tell you whether you're able to donate or not. You may never ever get called up, but there may be a good chance that you are. And to people, it's invaluable that they have people that can be donors. But anyway, thank you very much for all coming. We hope you're having a great time. We've had some fantastic bands on. We're hoping that the weather is going to keep really, really nice now. We've got the future of LeeStock on the stage with the youngsters. We're getting them in training so that when the boys are old and bald, they can't do it anymore. But on a serious note, thank you so much for all coming. Thank you for all your input that you give us, for coming every year. For those that are new here, thank you for coming, and we hope you'll come again next year. This, to Rob and I, is a very important event in our year because it's in memory of our son Lee, who unfortunately we lost at the age of 21. Cancer is an awful thing, and it can tear families apart. But thankfully, Rob and I have had a lot of support from friends, family, and our own other 2 sons who have now got grandchildren, and this does help along the way. But we want you to spend as much money as you can, dance as much as you can, and just have fun. I'd just like to thank, well, there's too many people to thank, actually. There's so many people that have been involved over the years. The Keos, Matt Starling, the guys that do all the camera work, James Jansen, Andy Piper, the guys that do the stage, and everybody that does all the background work. This does not run itself. They spend so much of their own time organising this all so that we can enjoy it. Down there. It's my other little grandson on his mummy there. Hi, Cohen. Anyway, we've got a short video that we'd like you to watch that Bob Wilson filmed yesterday while he was here. So if you'd be patient and watch this. But thank you very much for all coming and have a wonderful time. Bye.
See you next year,
Hello,
okay?
everybody. I'm Bob Wilson, and I am the co-founder and life president of Willow, the Willow Foundation as we called it. It's a charity that we created just about 6 months after we lost our daughter Anna. Anna died 6 days before her 32nd birthday on the 1st of December back in 1998. And she was a nurse and she had an amazing attitude during her illness, and she told us, "Mum, Dad, you've got to get on with this and use what you've learned, don't let it destroy you." So we created Willow, and we give special days for seriously ill young adults, specifically, uniquely in the age group 16 to 40. So we're the only UK charity doing that. And I'm here today because one of the 16,000 plus individuals who have had a Willow special day was Lee Dunford. So Lee had a life-threatening illness, and the special day that was requested was that Lee, who was very much into his music with his pals, would come to London on his special day and record a song. And so we went along with that. We created the studio. The studio was already there. I think they stayed in one of the lovely hotels in London overnight and had a full day there. And then they created a song, and it's amazing really that the song was called "Did You Ever?" And Lee died the following year, 2006. And here we are in 2019 at this amazing concert that has grown and grown beyond belief. I mean, starting in the village, I mean, I could go on for ages about where the venues were, but we are basically now in this amazing, I mean, look at my background here at the moment. And we are expecting around about 3,000 or 4,000 people here. And this concert has grown from 500, £1,000 raised to where we are now, and the total amount raised from the LeeStock Music Festival now is around about £150,000, which is extraordinary. So I'm here for the first time. My wife has already been here. I'm going out basically to say thank you very much to Lee's friends, to Pete and Matt and Ed Keogh, Andy behind the bar. There are so many people, and of course there's Lee's mum and dad here, and they are the most important people as well, that they have been with us on this venture, on this adventure, I think, rather than a venture. It's an adventure. But Rob and Rosie have been with us all this time, and from our point of view, from my point of view and my wife Meg's, it is a massive, massive thank you that we benefit as a charity. We're not one of the giant charities, but I think what we do is very worthwhile, the uniqueness being that age group 16 to 20. So every year Lee's memory is sustained and people go away from here. I mean, already we've had the first act on today, and we're highlighting, headlining as it were, with Pixie Lot, which is just extraordinary. So for me, it's a massive thank you. It's a privilege to be here, and I hope obviously everybody enjoys it as much as I am.
All the boys and the girls, they got it going on. The big kids